Who are you? Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are becoming? These are some of the biggest questions we ultimately all of us think about this pretty much all the time if you're really aware and conscious of your existence. They're good questions to ask, and some of the best ways to really understand ourselves is like looking at what we have been doing so far in this lifetime. Like, what books have you been reading? What movies do you watch? What is it that you don't really shut up talking about? Who are the people you are inspired by or look up to? Like, are you interested in crystals? Do you talk to them? Do you talk to plants? Do you talk to anything and everything? Do you, I don't know, do you like performing, acting, modeling? Do you like business? What do you like? And those are some of the things that when we go deeper, we get to understand ourselves. So behind me, I have that stack, point that, which are the books that I've already read. Uh, there were 38 in total that I've read, including the audiobooks. And this big stack here are the ones I have not read yet. So in total there's about 62 books in these two stacks. And that drawing says God is the only true reality, and that is true. So yeah, coming back to the question of like, who are you? Like, who are you becoming? Like, what is it that you want to do? Who is the person that you want to become? That is the biggest question that we ultimately want to define and answer, because really we're never stuck as being a person. Like, we're always becoming, we're always evolving and changing. And that is really the purpose of this video, is to get you thinking about like, what is it that you have been doing? Like, look at the books. So in this journal, I've just written down all the books that I've been reading, what they are all about, and keeping track of them, everything, like really, and studying myself, studying yourself. That is how you get to know the world. Like, it's really the outside world is just a reflection of what is inside your core. So yeah, that should do it for this quick one. If you see, it's really messy here, everything is everywhere. I'm just, it's end of the month, taking time to clean up everything properly and really systemize and minimalize my environment. Really, environment plays a big role in our evolution, in our transcendence. So that is why, and things like this, like pyramids and crystals and Buddha and things like that. These are objects. These are things I bring close to my environment, because they are stimulated. When you look at them, when you see them, there are patterns, there are behaviors, things that get triggered within your mind, within your body, within your whole system. Like, I wear a crystal, I wear the Christ, the cross, things like that. So these are like all of some of the key, what is the word for it when they, I would say just objects basically, that I bring close to me in my environment, designed to really keep me going in a certain direction. Like, I'm no longer chasing anything. Like, there was a point where, especially like high school, college, university, those periods, I was really, we all go at that stage where we chase, whether you're a feminine energy, you chase the masculine energy. If you're embodying a masculine energy, you chase the feminine energy. That's basically saying if you're a girl, you chase a boy. If you're a guy, you chase a girl. If you're a girl, you chase a boy. Something like that. You get the point. And then after that, I was chasing money, success, things like that. I was chasing public speaking. I did this during my network marketing period. And then there comes a point where you start chasing things like happiness, like chasing to understand yourself. And then you start chasing, more materialistic outside objects. And then you come to a stage where you start chasing more like, things that are not seen with the physical eyes. You start chasing the spiritual realm, I would say. You start reading books, things like that, and then you get some growth, you get some momentum, you understand you really become aware of yourself more and more, and the more you become aware, the more you realize, hey, why am I chasing all this crap? Like really, everything, most of the humans on earth, a lot of the things that we do, I would say for the majority of it, they're like at least 80 to 90 and probably 99.9% of the crap they do is meaningless, it's pointless, it's really not worth anything. There's only just a few tiny little things that really matter. And that's when you start thinking deep about stuff like, what is all of this? This whole fucking reality we call reality, like this, me touching this thing, it's just a bunch of atoms spinning, and we actually have a atom. My version of it, the way I see that it looks like, it's basically just this, just everything is just made of this crap. Whether you call it a crap or an atom, whatever, but the way I see it is, my view of seeing an atom is like it has, I call this the Transcendent infinity star, has 8 dimensions, and in the center there is the self, the core. That's what the whole video is about, like understanding the core, the self. So if I can hold that, this is the center, the core. See that dot? That is really just you. That circle around you is more like, your aura, your everything you're creating, your environment. And all of this, the rest of this stuff, I don't know what they are yet. They're basically things that are projecting out from you, that are really just like, at the center is you, that's going within, and then everything around you is just a projection, a manifestation of what is inside. That's the right word, actually, the projection. So that is really it, like, when we get to that stage where we are asking deeper questions like, what is all of this? What is reality? Like, what is truth? Like, who gets this to decide what is truth is? Like, who is God? Like, what is God? Like, what is spirituality? what is, or who is this person talking to you? It's just not a person. This is just a physical, just a bunch of atoms, energy, light that have been structured, designed to resonate and vibrate at this shape and form. And there is a pilot, the one talking to you right now, within it, that's really in charge. But for most of us, it's the other way around. For most humans I see around, it's the body, the temple has taken over the master. And that's what happens as we go deeper into the journey. We realize that, hey, who has been the master this whole time? Like, are you the master? Like the self, the soul, the spiritual being? Or is it just your body, your mind, or the emotions, the feelings, the patterns that are running your life? Like, that is when bigger things start happening, and we realize, hey, it's time to stop chasing all this crap. It's time to just be and become who you want to be inside, within you. And that is when everything else, like, we become a big magnet. So it's like, if you look at this again, when you're vibrating so high in the center, all of this, everything is just spinning around you. All this stuff. All this, the spirituality, the mental, the emotional, the physical, the financial dimensions. Like they're actually dimensions, that's what it is. 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 and 4 and so on. So you're like, hey, like, I decide what my reality looks like or how it becomes. And that's when you stop chasing goals, dreams, things like that, and you start becoming a new person over and over again, who is just that reality that you want is its minimum standard. That's why reading books, journaling, journaling your dream visions, really taking time to just be by yourself and study yourself. That is when you get to uncover some deep stuff. So that's it for this video. Got a special package here for me today. A very special one. Peace.